Walsh. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the inside of my little Mini. I realize I haven't really filmed much inside this car. I actually haven't filmed much with this car at all. I've been so busy traveling around like a crazy person. I'm back in London now and it's so nice to just get to spend some time driving around in my car, enjoying it, and time has flown. It has been 6 months almost since I got this car. So that is crazy. I'm going to start talking about that. I have some questions from you guys talking about the car, like what would I do with it, etc. But I'm just going to give you a bit of a debrief of what has been going on in my life so far. I think I'm going to start with the mini challenge race because I haven't spoken to you since that all kicked off. That was such a cool experience, insanely cool experience actually. Also quite terrifying. I didn't realize, well I did realize, I know how difficult racing is, but I didn't realize how much goes into racing for the driver itself in terms of just thinking of everything going on. We often like watch races and you're like, oh, why didn't you overtake him there or take him on the inside here? But there's so much more to think about: the tires, the car, the weather, the setup, everything that's going on. And I think it was such a good experience for me to get involved and kind of get amongst all the racing drivers and the teams and just to see how it all works really. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very scary when it rained, mainly because I just wasn't used to that. All my testing had been in the dry. So yeah, I was a bit taken back by that. The dry racing was great, and I was a bit disappointed. I was looking forward to getting involved with the race on the Sunday. Now that I did the first race on the Saturday and then there were 2 on Sunday, so I felt like I could get involved on the Sunday without any problems really. I think I would have done all right, I think, but it started raining and everything changed. So that was that, but it was incredibly cool. Thank you all so much for your support over that weekend. The videos are out. If you haven't seen them, there was 3 of them. So go and have a check how I did and what went on during those races. A few surprises. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Since then, I went to Cape Town with BMW. I was involved in this kind of stunt show as the presenter. So got in the middle of the stunt arena and got put in the middle of the center, and the cars were drifting around me. And yeah, it was an awesome show. I love working with BMW. I have been booked for the M Festival for next year, October, which is very exciting. I'm very excited for that. What else has been going on? I went to 2 weddings. I went to Edinburgh. I went to Barcelona with Kia. Yeah, loads of traveling. It is good to get back in London and sort my life out. Last week I went to a BMW Heritage Drive, which was awesome. I didn't think that I would not enjoy driving classic cars, but maybe I was just naive to how cool they really are. Getting behind the wheel of the Z8 was insanely cool, and also the 507. I mean, there's no seatbelts in the car. It's a different experience completely to driving all the cars that I have been recently. There's no seatbelts. Elvis Presley drove that car. It's just super stylish and a cruiser. It was a celebration of the roadsters, and it was a great day. The sun was shining and it was all very fabulous. So I mentioned it's been 6 months that I've had this car. It's time to move on. I think it's time to move on. I've really enjoyed this car. I think I'm obsessed with this car. It makes me smile every time I get inside it. Every time I tuck it in goodnight, I smile. It brings me so much joy. I feel like I don't really want to get rid of it, but I do feel like it is time to move on. So I will start the hunt to look for a new car. I'll definitely be needing some suggestions from you guys. If you want to put them down in the comment box below what you would like me to look at or what you think might suit me best. I've got a few ideas and a few people that I'm going to contact and see if they can try sell me their daily in terms of it's a better car than the Mini, which is going to be really hard for me because I've grown super attached to this car. I absolutely love it. A lot of you have been asking what I like about the car, what I'd change about the car, so we'll definitely talk about that. Now let's start in the inside of the car. How cool is this view? Everything kind of goes into one, all the circles, the round air vents, the round on the door handles, it all matches. And for my OCD, like, that's really great. I like that a lot. So the steering wheel for me looks very cool. It feels chunky, which I quite like. And obviously all the red stitching that matches the John Cooper Works logo. The red moving into the speedometer as well. Very cool inside. It's got the automatic here, which is nice, and then you flip it to the left when you want to go into sport mode, which is over here. Sport mode is jokes. It's a go-kart that turns into beast mode, and it is very fun to drive. Everything kicks up a notch, and then of course all the lighting along here, that all changes, so that matches that, which matches the door. So at night time it's really, really cool inside this car. Very, very stylish. And then there's a switch over here that changes all the lighting, so you can choose which color you like. There's orange, green, red, purple, pink, so many colors. But my favorite color is turquoise, so I quite like to keep it on turquoise. It's a very calming color in the car. So yeah, my favorite feature would be the like start button. It looks like an ignite to a jet feature, so that's quite cool. Start and stop. I love the seats, they feel great. I love it when my car's clean as well. And then all the red stitching, very cool. It's got this little feature over here where you can charge your phone. Very nice. And then the back, there is space if you're small like me. If you're quite tall, it's hard to get into the back, but there is definitely space for 4 people, which is great. What else? I just love being in this car. It's just a great place. Obviously my seat's always quite far forward because I'm quite short, but yeah, the pedals are cool. Everything about this car is cool. There's actually nothing that I don't like about it. All the entertainment system's very good. You can obviously connect to Spotify on your phone, and then it's got lots and lots and lots of features. I keep checking the vehicle status over here. It tells you your tire pressure, everything. It's got everything. You can call people, there's emergency things, there's an SOS button up there if it focuses. There's so much going on in this car. It's really great value for money. I love it. I'm gonna find it very difficult to get rid of it, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, oh no, I don't want it to go. Makes me so sad. So coming to the outside, firstly, what I love about this car is the contrast between the blue and the red. So the red trimming kind of carries all the way around to the brake calipers, which I love. So that matches the front, and then obviously the little detail on the side of that John Cooper Works logo, which was designed by Charlie Cooper, who I met on my mini challenge race. I love the grids at the front here. I like the whole front of this car. It's like a mini aggressive little beast. I quite like that aggressive approach at the front. All the grids like that. Obviously the new mini badge, they've taken out the grooves over there. I think it looks a lot better on the new 2008 model. This little piece here is cool. I probably, if I was going to mod it, if I got around to doing stuff like that, I would have thought about doing something different on the bonnet. Going around to the back of the car, I do like this. However, I probably would have turned this into a proper race spec spoiler at the back here, like the actual race car, and made it proper racy. This is cool. This new feature of the lights, which we've spoken about. There's the red tying in again with the logo. Again, the back, the double exhaust is sick and very beasty looking. Mini beast. It's a mini beast. So yeah, that's pretty much the outside that I really like. The only mods I would have done probably would have been maybe a bit of a wing on the back. Maybe wrapped it like a race car. That would be quite cool if it looked like a race car, but it was on the road. But other than that, it's a pretty good spec as it is. I like the black roof going into the blue. I don't think I would have liked a print on that, and I definitely wouldn't have done the stripes on the bonnet. That is not really my kind of thing. Cool, let's jump back inside. So yeah, like I said, there isn't much that I don't like about it. There's actually nothing I don't like about this car, to be fair, other than, of course, everybody wants cars to be quicker. But this car's quick. I mean, it feels quick for the size, and for driving it around London, it's perfect. You don't really need too much more as a car that's kind of in the centre of London. It's small, so it fits into all the parkings, which I love, and little drive around sunny London. It's so nice on the weekend to have sunshine. I'm going to go pick up my friend and enjoy the rest of the weekend. I do really want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your suggestions. What do you think? Do you think it's time to get rid of it? Do you think I should keep it? Should I get something else? If so, what? I have 3 cars in mind that I definitely want to go and test drive. Well, one of them I've test driven before, but there are 3 cars that I absolutely love. I'm looking for something that's also quite good, obviously in London. I'm not looking for a supercar. I definitely cannot afford a supercar just yet. Maybe one day soon. But I do appreciate all your views and all your comments, guys. You guys have been very supportive to me over the last couple of years, and I am going to bring you a lot more content now. I have Olly on board. Olly has literally saved my life. He's changed my life and saved my life, and I really appreciate everything that he's doing. Olly, it'll pop up there, but he is helping me now, which makes all the